Hey there. If you're thinking, this dude is crazy, then you are absolutely correct. I bet you're also thinking, what card should I invest in from Obsidian Flames? Crazy aside, you actually clicked on the right video. Of course, the Charizard is a must-have for any investor, but we're going to be looking at some of the other cards that I'm sure you had no idea was worth money. So this is just a regular reverse, but a PSA 10, $54.95. From the meta in the TCG having instant rewards to the long-term investments in this set, we touch every corner in this video. There's even 2 cards I can guarantee that you had no idea had monetary value. Let's jump into this one, guys. Let's get it. Yes, I have sunglasses on. That's because all the flames I'm about to show you, it's gonna get bright in here, baby. I'm just playing. This set actually kind of sucks, but there is some cards in here that you guys should know about and see the investment opportunities for them. Specifically, let's start with a Zardy boy. So everybody knows Charizards. I mean, it's like guaranteed money. You know what I mean? Like, it's about as guaranteed money as you can get with Pokemon. So ungraded on this regular Charizard EX is $12.35 with 3 sales per day. Pretty solid. A grade 8 is $16.78, 1 sale per week. And a PSA 10 is 1 sale per day at $53. That is awesome, honestly. So let's go back to our chart here. Honestly, I mean, it's past. Let's go back, hold on. I mean, it's above the $10 threshold, it's above the $15 threshold, and it's above the $50 threshold. We're gonna go almost spicy, just because, I mean, it's a Charizard, and everybody loves Charizards. Charizards always do well. Now we have little old Houndour. So this is a card I really like, but I don't think it's worth anything. We gotta scroll down here. Scroll all the way down, get past all this nonsense. Sorry, I went too far. Alrighty, so our Houndour is right here. It is number 204. This thing's worth $3.34, 2 sales per day. So that's solid. Grade 8, 1 sale per month at $10.52. And then a PSA 10 is $47.99, 1 sale per week. Honestly, that's kind of solid too. It's actually not that bad, really. I mean, let's see where. I mean, it's not that bad, honestly. I like this Pokemon, and it's a pretty popular Pokemon. So we're gonna go to better be a 10. So this thing's got some potential there. You know what I mean? Now we're gonna go to Scizor. You know what I'm saying? Scizor. It's one of my favorite Pokemon, actually. This thing looks great shining. Ungraded, $5. 3 sales per day, though. That is lit, honestly. $14.98, 1 sale per week. That's really good. And then $91, 1 sale per week. Holy moly. We know where that one's going, that's for sure. That one is definitely going in better be a 10, because that is pretty solid. Maybe this set's not as bad as I thought. I think this is a Varoom IR. So I mean, this set is really small, too. So let's see what we got here. We got the Varoom with $3.69 ungraded, 2 sales per day. That's pretty good. Grade 8, 1 sale per week. Not terrible. But a PSA 10 is $25. So you guys know what that means. You guys know what that means. We're going dog water. You know what I'm saying? All right, now we got the old Pidgey, which the birds are really. So this set is insanely playable because of all the birds. But I don't think this card has, like, nobody's just gonna play this card, you know what I mean? When you can play other Pidgey versions and they do the same thing. So I mean, I'm assuming that. I don't play the game, but I do keep up with that. $5 ungraded, 2 sales per day, so that's pretty solid. Grade 8, 2 sales per month. And then PSA 10 is $36. Here's why I'm not gonna put this in dog water, because I think you can make money on this pretty consistently with how the meta is right now in the game. So we're gonna put this at cool ungraded, but this is only temporary. Forever, dog water. Temporary, cool ungraded, just because of the bird play in the TCG right now. Now we have the Pidgeot, which is a pretty solid card, honestly. Let's see, it's another playable one. $3.76, 2 sales per day. Grade 8, $7.50. But the PSA 10 is $49.45 at 1 sale per week. So that's actually pretty good, really. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna put this in cool ungraded as well, which basically just means I would sell this bad boy right now, honestly. So you know what? Maybe I should make that. We're gonna add another one. We're gonna do sell right now. That's a good one. Sell right now. So we're gonna add that to a sell right now. And honestly, both of these are gonna go in here. sale right now. So it's right below cool ungraded, because cool ungraded, you know, that's something you want to keep in your collection. These sell these bad boys right now. So now we got a pig. Got a big old fat pig, Lechonk. Shout out to Wilbur. Ain't that Wilbur? What is that? Charlotte's Web? The movie's so sad. 278, 2 sales per day, so that's pretty solid. 1 sale per week at a grade 8 at $8.72. And then $49, 1 sale per week at a PSA 10. That is not terrible at all, honestly. We're gonna go better be a 10 because it's right at that $50 threshold, and that's probably gonna end up being a popular Pokemon. People really like the cute pig Pokemon, so we're gonna go Ice Cube. This one might suck, honestly. These Terrestrized are not very popular at all. I don't know why. We tried to do Delta Species kind of rehash, and it just didn't work. 274, 2 sales per day, no grade 8s, but that's okay. I think my dog's about to bark, so shout out to Mater. And 1 sale per week at a PSA 10, so that's not terrible. But I mean, it's not nothing. I mean, you gotta think if you're gonna send in bulk, it's gonna cost you $15 a card. I mean, it's a $15 profit. The ungraded sucks. Honestly, I'm gonna put this thing in dog water because I don't think it's gonna be very solid after. So we're gonna go dog water for the Ice Cube. Even though I like the Altar Ice Cube, is one of my favorite cards in the set. Now we got the T-Tar. So I know our last video in the Paldea, I talked about how T-Tars always kind of hold their value, and it is true. But like I said, for some reason these Terratorized, they don't like them. But this one's doing pretty solid, honestly. 3 sales per day at $5.76, so that's pretty good. So let's call it, you know, $5 or $6. You can go either way. And then a grade 8 is $11.25 at 1 sale per week. So that's not very good. And then a PSA 10, 1 sale per day. I mean, that's a lot of volume at $46.50. I mean, we're gonna go better be a 10 just because like the T-Tar is popular. T-Tar is very popular. So we're gonna go T-Tar. And I don't have Brayden with me today because he's at a birthday party, by the way. Shout out to Brayden. Vespa Queen, I think this thing is gonna suck. This one's probably gonna be a dog water just because, I mean, who likes a giant freaking Queen Bee? $3 ungraded, 2 sales per day, that's pretty good though. Grade 8, $8, 2 sales per month, and then a PSA 10 is 1 sale per week. So we are definitely putting this one in dog water. Let's go, baby. Shout out to the dog water. Here's this stupid flower, Glamora, something like that. It's not Glamora, she doesn't fight crime in the Guardians of the Universe or Guardians of the Galaxy. I just butchered every bit of that. Whoops. Alright, Glamora full art. I mean, you guys know these full arts kind of suck in Scarlet and Violet. 2 sales per day though at $2.42. That's like really good for a full art in this era. $7.52, 1 sale per year. That's not good. And then a PSA 10, 2 sales per month at $27. I mean, shout out to you if you like Glamora, but we're gonna go ahead and put that in dog water. Let's go. I mean, like 3 more cards and we completely surpass Paldea Evolved, and this thing has like a quarter of those cards. So shout out to Paldea. We're gonna do, I know I normally don't do regular EXs, but this one caught my eye, and of course the Charizard always catches your eye. So this is the Houndoom EX, which obviously Houndoom's not Charizard, but it's a really popular Pokemon. A lot of people like this. Shout out to DPM and Jay. I think this is one of Jay's favorite Pokemon too. I mean, these things, I mean, they're popular for sure. So $2 ungraded at 1 sale per day, not particularly the greatest. And then a grade 8, they don't have any. And then this is what caught my eye, was 1 sale per month at $40. So, I mean, that's not terrible. A $2 card plus a $17 with the $40. I mean, that's pretty good, honestly. It's like a $23 profit if you can get the 10. And these things come in bunches. So honestly, this is going to be a weird one where I'm going to put this as better be a 10, but this is also the potential and that they're just so cheap, relatively cheap. So we got an Absol, which Absol is another oddly popular Pokemon. It's not, I don't want to say odd, but kind of a curveball, you know what I mean? Because it's not like one of the main ones, but Absol's always, it's always looked cool to me. I don't never use it in a game though, because like I feel like they're really hard to find. All right, I have no idea if you can or not. Absol EX full art 364, you guys know that's pretty solid at 2 sales per day. That's a really good. No grade 8s, and a PSA 10 though is $31 at 1 sale per week, so that's pretty high volume for that. I mean, the ungraded, it's not at that $5 or $10 threshold. And I know it's gonna be some people's favorite Pokemon, but honestly, I'm gonna put this thing in dog water. Now we have a full art terrorized Charizard boy. We actually pulled this the other day during our live stream and gave it away to at PokeDadTCG. So shout out to you, baby. Check this bad boy out. So this one, 1447, 3 sales per day. I mean, that's pretty solid, honestly, for ungraded. So it's going to at least be in cool ungraded. Grade 8, 2127. So there's that threshold we'd like to see. And it's 1 sale per week. So high volume at 3 sales per day. Somewhat of a high volume at 1 sale per week. I mean, that's pretty high volume. You think in the world that there's 1 sold every week. I mean, that's kind of good, honestly. And then a PSA 10 is $77, actually. And that's 1 sale per day? Man, that's impressive, actually. That's impressive. And these things are really easy to pull. So, like, and for $15, I mean, it's like a $40 profit, honestly, if you bought it straight up. Or if you got a bunch of them laying. I mean, we had a bunch of them laying around. Let's go better be a 10. We're going to go better be a 10. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do almost spicy because it is a terrorized Charizard. And obviously, you guys are going to know what the 1 spicy is. I mean, it's not, you can just see the tier list and see where we're going with this. Now we got the Reverum, which is a really stupid Pokemon. It's like a dog engine thing. I never noticed the tongue, but apparently it's like an engine with a tongue. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of strange. Ungraded, 195. 2 sales per day, though. Grade 8. Does that say $1.25? Pretty sure it says $1.25. Yeah, that is not good at all. I mean, that is terrible. And a PSA 10 is $33.39. So we know where this one's going. Dog water. Trash. I mean, it's kind of a trash Pokemon. Now here is Pidgeot. So this one's interesting because this is one of those birds. This is one of those birds. 536, but this is how you can kind of tell it's playable or a popular card. 3 sales per day. So a grade 8, once again, you can tell it's playable. It's only at $5, and then a PSA 10 is 1 sale per week. So since this one is playable, and I know it's playable, we're gonna put this one in sell right meow. Okay, actually I'm changing it. Sell right meow. Sell right meow. And can I get a liter of cola with that? All right, now we got old Greta, or whatever the heck her name is. Gita, I can't remember what her name is, honestly. These people, it's Gita, right? Yeah, Gita. Shout out to Gita. 2 sales per day at $3. Grade 8, $8. And a PSA 10 is actually $49. And that's 1 sale per week? I mean, that's actually pretty good. I didn't know. Is Gita a waifu? She's not a waifu, right? Ain't she? She's like the, what is it called? Elite 4 or whatever. We're going to put that in better be a 10 because it's right at that $50 threshold. And apparently she's a waifu. Now we have Ortega. So I really like the coloring on this card, but I don't think they're a very popular person. I don't think they're a popular person. I like the coloring on the card, though. It looks really good. So we got $3 ungraded, 2 sales per day. This thing gets bought a lot. But the Obsidian is pretty playable. So I don't know what this guy does, if this is a special thing. Let me know down below if this guy does something cool. $8, 1 sale per week. And a PSA 10 is $28.15. So we are going to go to dog water because it's no good. And now we got Poppy, which is I think this is one of the what are they called? Team Star or whatever the heck they are. Something like that. So let's check out Poppy. Poppy is not a very popular person at all. This is kind of disheartening. 2 sales per day. I mean, this thing is bought a lot. I mean, 2 sales per day is pretty good. 1 sale per month and 2403, 1 sale per week. I mean, we all know where this thing's going, baby. Dog water. Let's go. Shout out to the dog. I kind of like get enjoyment out of putting these cards in dog water. Now we got Rhyme. Missy Elliott herself. Shout out to Missy Elliott. Can you reverse it? Let's go to Rhyme. 272, 2 sales per day. Like I said, this thing gets bought a lot. 2 sales per month, grade 8. PSA 10 though, 36.76 at 1 sale per week. So that's not terrible. That's not terrible, but we're gonna go. I'm gonna put this one in cool ungraded because I think this is a popular one. and it has potential to grow. It has potential to get into that better be a 10. Now we have Ice Cube, which is one of my favorite cards in the set. It might be my favorite card in the set. I love this guy. It looks so good. Ice Cube, just yeeting through the air. 443 at 2 sales per day. Grade 8 though. I mean, PSA 10, 31.69. I gotta go with my head over my heart. I mean, this card kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it is a cool ungraded though. I mean, it just looks cool ungraded. This one, we're gonna look at this one, but I'm assuming all of you guys know where that one's going. But we will definitely check it out. This is the Charizard EX SIR, which, you know, this thing gets a lot of hate. I think it's cool, but I'd like to see like an actual scene, like different from this. You know what I mean? Like I'd like to see it like how we got with Brilliant Stars. I like to see something like that. Like maybe him and Skeledirts. That would be fire, honestly. Pokemon, what are you doing? 5767 ungraded, 4 sales per day. I mean, that's awesome. Honestly, that is legit. $56, 1 sale per day at a grade 8. So that's weird that it drops off, but I mean, I guess it makes sense too, because a lot of times this is the same price as that. PSA 10, Jesus Christ, 271, 1 sale per day. I mean, you guys know where this is going, so I'm gonna say this is better than Scarlet Violet base just because of that guy, and it's a Charizard set, so like we know this was gonna happen, and we know everything else was gonna be down here. And look what these are. T-Tar, big guy. Houndoom, was it Gen 3 too? That's Gen 3, or is it Gen 1 or Gen 2? I can't remember, but you know, same thing. Scizor, Houndour, they're all popular Pokemon. That's probably gonna be popular. Anyway, back to this Pidgeot. So this bad boy, like I said, I usually don't do EXs, regular EXs, but this one in particular is very playable, and I just recently figured this out because there's like some kind of birds deck or something like that. So we got 550 ungraded, 2 sales per day. It's really good. Grade 8, 658. You're not gonna want to get this thing graded. You're not gonna want to get this thing graded. This is one you want to sell right now. This thing's got a shelf life. Okay, shelf life, and it's all the birds because apparently it's really good. Now we got the Reverum EX SIR, which I actually like this card. I know I was talking crap about that Pokemon just a minute ago, but I actually like this because it ties into the game with like how every boss of the Team Star has one of these. And I think it looks really good actually. So, I mean, I think that looks pretty cool. $3.99 ungraded, 2 sales per day. $10.56, 1 sale per month, and at $38 for a PSA 10. So this one for me is gonna be a cool ungraded. It just looks nice, be a nice addition. This thing here, it's kind of pointless to buy this one if you're gonna play with it, because I would say it does the same thing, right? Or I'm not tripping, I might be completely wrong. It does the same thing as the full art for sure, but I mean, it is a nice card. So, and I guess maybe you just want to flex a little bit, but this is like a prize card, ain't it? I think so, I don't know. I'm just, honestly, I have no idea about the game, so I'm just kind of talking stuff right now. 856 ungraded, 3 sales per day. 1052, 1 sale per week. And $56 at a PSA 10, so that's actually pretty good. I'm gonna put this in better be a 10. That's almost at that threshold. That kind of sucks, but that's because it's playable. PSA 10. I'm gonna put in a PSA 10, but you should also sell it now. So it better be a 10 at the $50 threshold, and that's a popular Pokemon, but you should definitely sell them right now if it's not graded quality. Now we got the Gita SIR. We were surprised with the Gita full art. Super gonna be surprised with this one. $4.15, 3 sales per day. So I mean, this thing's getting bought like crazy. I mean, good lord. 1080 at a grade 8, 1 sale per week. That's pretty nice. And then 2 sales per week at $41 at a PSA 10. So that is actually not that good. I'm gonna put the SIR Gita in cool ungraded. Potential. If we can get to that $50 threshold, for sure, put it in better be a 10. I would, if you can get it, you know, grade it. If not, I wouldn't worry about it. I don't know what this is off the top of my head, so we're gonna have to go back and find this. And this is, oh, the Poppy. The Poppy SIR, which we do not have. Is that a Cooper Jaw? Or Hooper Jaw? I don't know what I'm talking about, honestly. All right, so graded or ungraded, 2 sales per day at $341. Grade 8, 2 sales per month at $925, and then a PSA 10 is 1 sale per week. So I mean, that's pretty good, but it's not quite at that threshold. I'm gonna put this one at cool ungraded. Are we gonna have Let's dog. Oh, we're already at the dog waters. What, 7 dog waters for Paldea? We're almost done though. This set's really small. Now we got the Godzard. Obviously, this one's gonna either be almost spicy or spicy, but we're gonna have to see which one it is. So $25 ungraded. That's pretty. At 4 sales a day. I mean, this thing is getting bought, bro. And then even at $30, 2 sales per week at a grade 8, and then 119 at 2 sales per day. I mean, honestly, I'm putting this thing in spicy. I mean, I don't see how I can't put that in spicy. That is pretty awesome, man. Hey, shout out to the Go Charizard. Shout out to the Charizard fanboys, the Charizard boys. Y'all can suck the flame tail off that bad boy with how much heat's putting off is from these 2 cards. That's pretty crazy. Now we got the stupid gold windmill. I mean, we pulled this thing a million times. It doesn't do anything but get in our way, but it looks nice. I'm not gonna lie. $3 ungraded, 2 sales per day. $8, 1 sale per week, or 1 per year. Sorry, I apologize. And then oof, 1 per week, which is good, about $25. I mean, it's pretty established that it is dog water. Let's go here. Now we got the gold fire energy. So this is, it looks good. I'm not gonna lie. I actually like the gold energies. Shout out to you if you do too. Let me know down below if you like the gold energies. I actually like them. I think they look pretty cool. And I'm just kind of a nerd like that. 420, 2 sales per day. So I mean, that's pretty good. 420 for a freaking energy card. That's solid. We got 750, 1 sale per month for a grade 8, and then holy moly, didn't see that one coming. PSA 10, 1 sale per week. Holy crap. Holy crapola. We're gonna go, dude, this thing better be a freaking 10. That's dope. All right, now we got some SIRs we gotta get to. Or SIRs, IRs, which is pretty good in this set. I don't know about value-wise. We're gonna see right now though. So we got the Gloom. Oh, gloomy gloom. Always sad. See if it's sad on prices. Hey, that's not bad. 457 at 2 sales per day. 832, 1 sale per week for a grade 8. That's kind of terrible. But a PSA 10, 1 sale per week at 57.45. I mean, it actually is a really nice card, but we're gonna do better be a 10 just because it's an original 151. It's an OG. The card's nice. I have no idea if it's playable or not. I would say it's probably not with the PSA 10 price being so high, but $57, that's pretty solid, honestly. Now we're gonna go to the 9 tails. This one is really good, if I remember right, which we kind of figured it would be, right, as a community when this, you know, set got announced and we seen this card. It was like, okay, that's a good one. That's a top tier card in this set. 958, 2 sales per day, so it's almost at that $10 threshold. It's almost at the $15 threshold at 1 sale per week at a grade 8, and then a PSA 10 is let's say 1 sale per day. Holy crap. All right, so this is gonna go right past, honestly, this is gonna be almost spicy. Another 151, and it's just, I mean, it's a really nice card. I don't see how you could not put it almost spicy, so I would definitely look into that. Now we got the Palafin, which is a card that I really like, but I don't think it's worth anything. I will say the shiny Palafin from Paldea and Fates, that thing is freaking nice. I don't know what the value is gonna end up being on that thing, but it looks amazing. $349, 2 sales per day. That's pretty good. This sucks. $675, 1 sale per month, and then a PSA 10 at $47.18 at 1 sale per week. So it's almost at that better be a 10 threshold, but we're gonna put it at cool and graded for now, just because of the potential for it to grow. And who knows, this thing, it might end up being a fan favorite when it's all said and done. Now we got Belly Bolt. It's a cute Pokemon. The IR is kind of cool though, and this thing might have some value. Okay, no, it doesn't. 257, 2 sales per day. Grade 8, 750, 1 sale per week, and a PSA 10 is 1 sale per week at $33.44. So basically about 30 bucks. I mean, honestly, dog water. Sorry, Belly Boat. Now we have Cleffa. I think it's Cleffa. Cleffa. Yeah, it's Cleffa. All right, $5, 2 sales per day for ungraded. Grade 8 is $10, 1 sale per month. And a PSA 10 though is $67 at 2 sales per week. I mean, that's pretty frequent. I mean, it's not like 2 sales per day, but it's pretty frequent. We're gonna put it better be a 10. So if you're gonna sell it, it better be a 10. Now we got old Poopy Tar. I know, reminds me of the original Jurassic Park movie with the Jeff Goldblum at the Triceratops dump yard. All right, here we go. We got $2.99, 2 sales per day. It's pretty good. There's a Tyranitar evolution too. $11.50 for grade 8, 1 sale per year. That's not good. 1 sale per week though at $38.77. I'm sorry, buddy. But this one, I'm not gonna lie, this is Larvitar poop. Dog water. So there's that right there. That is all the cards in the set that I want to look at. But now I have 2 cards that are uncommons or commons that normally wouldn't get no love in this type of video, but I gotta show them to you guys because, for one, see, I've pulled this card a million times, and then this one is very interesting as well. So up first we have the reversed Umbreon. So I gotta find this bad boy. The reverse Umbreon. So usually, like, what I'm starting to do, I'm like, okay, everybody knows those cards, but can we find like a secret? You know what I mean? Like something maybe people don't know about. So you have the Umbreon stamped, which is like 30 bucks. But this one is just a regular reverse holo. So this is just a regular reverse, okay? Nothing special. $2.50 ungraded at 3 sales per week. So not the highest. But a grade 8 is $14.99, 2 sales per month. But a PSA 10 for a reverse holo is $54.95. So that's pretty good. It's an Umbreon, so it's a really popular Pokemon. So I have to put it in better be a 10. So it's a little different, but you know, it is what it is. And this next one here is the Espeon from the Build and Battle boxes. So one that has the stamped Obsidian Flames on it. I was blown away when I seen this. Now obviously, coinkydink here, it's an Espeon and Umbreon, 2 of the most popular evolutions. That usually drives price up on a lot of Pokemon cards. So this is the stamp one. So like the reverse one's actually worth money too, honestly. Let's check that out because a lot of people have that. This one's actually worth more. I wonder, is this thing playable? Let me know down below if this thing's playable. $4.17, 3 sales per week, no grade 8s, but a PSA 10 is $65. So that is insane. That's just for the regular reverse holo. Now, the stamped, it's like the second most expensive card in the set. $11.43 ungraded, 2 sales per week. Okay, and there's the stamp right there. Obsidian Flames. Inside of the Build and Battle box. No grade 8s. Look at that. Look at that. 1 sale per month. PSA 10, $150. That is freaking solid. I'm not gonna lie to you. So we're gonna, honestly, I mean, it's at $11 ungraded, so you could sell that right now for probably 10 bucks if you had it. Easy 10 bucks. And I mean, obviously Build and Battles get bought a lot, so there's probably a lot sitting out there. I'm gonna put this at better be a 10. I'm not gonna put it at almost spicy just because of how it's a little tricky to get it. You can't really pull it. So it's not something that you can just get all the time. So I'm gonna put that at better be a 10, both of these. I mean, it's pretty solid. So, and now moving on to the product. So what we're covering is just a regular ETB. Everybody knows the Pokemon Center ETB, obviously. That one's a no-brainer. But maybe these aren't. So we have the ETB, the booster box, the 3-pack blisters, which are very popular, the booster bundles, which are my favorite. And then these are regular booster packs, like loose packs, and then the sleeve packs. For this, I'm gonna use TCG Player because I don't like the way price charting does the sealed product. I just had a brain fart. Jesus Christ. Okay, Obsidian Flames. All right, so we're gonna start out with the ETB. So the ETB, honestly, is almost at MSRP. That's crazy, look how far it dropped. But a lot of that was Black Friday stuff. End of the year, just dump it. Like we found ETBs for like 20 bucks. So that's probably why the price dropped there. I mean, it probably, if it wasn't for this being at the end of the year, it would have just stayed like this. And with Charmander on the front, I mean, just think about the Charmander collection box that came out a few years ago. How good that thing's doing. I mean, it's a Charmander, it's a Charizard set. I mean, honestly, this thing is it's gonna be, I'm gonna put it in spicy, honestly, because I think it's gonna be worth keeping one sealed, or two. So I'm gonna put that in spicy. I think that thing is gonna be worth some money in the future. Obviously, it's not right now. This is kind of a hold on, buy and hold, you know what I mean? Now we got a booster box. So these things are interesting. It's hard to judge this because with these new sets, it's guaranteed SIRs. So once again, that's crazy. So this is a little bit of, so like this makes sense. All right, it's like Black Friday, that makes sense. But this doesn't. I wonder what happened here. What's up with this random drop here? We got 100 and we topped out at 103 and we bottomed out at 94, so we didn't quite get as low as that other one. It looks like a nice symmetrical little sack here. Sack of potatoes, that is. And then 103.07 is where it's at right now. I mean, honestly, for $100, it's not that bad. This set's gonna do really well later on, I think. I think it's gonna do well later on. I'm gonna put it in almost spicy just because it is $100. But the guaranteed SIRs, and that's what everybody's gonna be hunting, is that, I mean, 10 years from now, the SIR Charizard is gonna be pretty sought after. So, you know. Now we got the triple pack blisters. These are fun. I mean, honestly, this is almost a guaranteed hit. I feel like every time we open one, you at least get 1 out of the 3. That's usually all it is 1 out of the 3. This thing plummeted. I mean, that's like release, and then it's just kind of stayed floating around here. I mean, 1049. And like I said, you're almost guaranteed a hit, honestly. You're almost guaranteed a hit. We're gonna put this, I mean, I feel like sealed products always do better. We're gonna do almost spicy. Almost spicy, okay? $10 for 3 packs. And the reason, you're gonna see why once we look at the loose packs and how much they are. That's why I can't put it right here, because loose packs are pretty cheap, if I remember right. Now we have booster bundles. So we're gonna look at booster bundles, but I think booster bundles are the next evolution in Pokemon. So like, which I guess I probably could have done that too, but you know, who cares? These things are the next, like when we first got ETBs, now it's a continuous staple. This is gonna be the same way. It's gonna be the same way. Eventually, hopefully we can get to like how it is over in the UK, where we have like half booster boxes. I think that would be pretty cool. So this is up to 2258, and this is performing better than it ever has, it looks like. So, you know, let's go look at 6 months. Okay, no, so not quite. I mean, it's definitely, we had a little lull spot. Now we're back up. I mean, it could definitely drop again, but this is something that I'm going to put in almost spicy because it is $22, but that thing is going to be, I'm telling you, it's a new staple. So I think booster bundles are going to perform very well, especially, I mean, like 151. I think people is going to like it a lot. Obviously, I think special sets, booster bundles are going to be a lot more sought after, but these are pretty solid too. And now we have just regular old loose packs. So with regular old loose packs, I mean, they are $287 a loose pack, which is about right. I mean, that's not terrible. So you're paying almost $3, and that's why, you know, like you can get 3 packs for like $8, $9, but you don't have the guaranteed hit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm going to put loose packs in absolute dog water. Dog water. Dog water. Loose packs, okay? But now we have sleeve packs. So sleeve packs is one of my favorite. I think sleeve packs they're so cool. I mean, just look at the tag team sleeve packs. I mean, there's $60 a pack right now for tag team. And I know you're probably thinking, well, that's crazy, but I'm sure you probably never would have thought that before too. I'm not gonna talk about these either because they're freaking garbage. So this is the price for a set of 4. So all 4 pack artworks, which I recommend doing. I would have obviously want sets of 4s. So that's $13.56 for 4 packs. 4 sleeve packs, which I think is going to be worth a lot of money, and particularly that bad boy. I mean, that thing is going to end up being worth some. So I'm going to put this one in almost spicy. So I hope I explained the difference enough. Like the sleeve packs, it's completely different than the loose packs, because the loose packs could have came from anywhere. They could have been from tins, they could have been, obviously they can be from booster boxes, but in the future, they become less trustable, right? So obviously you have your vintage stuff that's gonna sell well because it's loose packs, because they just didn't have what we have now unless you was getting like the blisters. But now with the sleeve packs, I mean, honestly, that's just the way to go. That's the way to go for sure. You're not gonna go wrong on it. I always keep sleeved for everything, just in case they pop off. And it's a Charizard set, so like anything Charizard always performs well. I mean, look at this. Charizard, 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 all that. The rest is like, I mean, it's okay. And then Charmander's in spicy. You know what I mean? I mean, the Charmander ETB is gonna be worth some money one day. I can promise you that. I mean, it's Charmander is one of the most popular Pokemon there is. So, yeah, there you have it. The Obsidian Flames Investing Guide from the Poke Factory. I can finally take my glasses off because all this heat's not gonna blind me, baby. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys actually get some value out of these videos, whether you're actually using them to help you in investing, or maybe you just like to see the numbers. I like seeing the numbers. I like seeing the investing side of it. So that's where we are. So, hey, I hope all of you have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day, and we will see you guys in the next one. Poke Factory out. Peace.